On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this will not... be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 18 Gator. X3. 218. Chop. He's choked. Sit.
On 1st and 10. Fitzgerald gets it to Gordon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now he's going to let it go deep right, and he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Five.
Mike 52. Oh, you got D?
Second and 2. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws in a double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
And that's caught by Smith. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Hey, Deuce.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Look at me. Zipper.
57's the Mike. Mike 57. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Fitzgerald. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
Got it.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald. Got Gordon open, completes it. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12.
Hey, exit. Snap.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Second and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up third and 10. Looking to throw. Conrad, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, box drop. Yo, you're 2.
Back to throw. Fitzgerald. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They stopped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball. Throwing again. Fitzgerald.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback, and indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him, really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Well, maybe they can use that and carbon copy it. On third down, Conrad. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taken right around the 44. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the gun, Fitzgerald looking here for Smith downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check safety, check safety.
From the 41, Fitzgerald. His throw incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Show it up. Show it up.
Right 52, right 52. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready?
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. Conrad, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to record his 5th sack of the season. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Off play action. Fitzgerald dancing to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Fitzgerald eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You draw forfeits. 50, play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzgerald. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
And the Chargers' 1st down.
This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air.
Left 6-6. Pull it high.
36.
Now.
Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
Off play action. Fitzgerald. And he's going to go down again. Patrick Owasor in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Hey, back up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Conrad. This one hauled in by Sample. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On first down, Fitzgerald. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Go! Smooth!
2nd and 3. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Yep.
You don't want
Five. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw. Conrad. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Conrad. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
On the double.
48, come on.
Topper!
Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, shoot!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Down.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Here's Kevin Huber now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzgerald. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Fitzgerald. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
From the gun, Fitzgerald. Open man is Cameron Batson.
Fitzgerald. Ready? 2 jet bombers. 2 jet bombers. Go.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fitzgerald able to get this to Gordon. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And do so. Hey, box.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fitzgerald and able to find Dorsett. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Now he's flushed out right, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. You got nothing to do.
Operating from the gun, Conrad, he gets this one to Boyd. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
60 Pittsburgh. You draw Corker. Hey!
Looking to throw on second down. Conrad, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzgerald. To Gordon, out left.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A very anemic, 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Complete to his tight end Sample. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, Conrad. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
Hey, echo.
Throwing on first down. Conrad. He's going to let it go deep. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Ross. Right side, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzgerald stepping up. He's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw on 3rd down. Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
On 4th down, Fitzgerald. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, touchdown number 15 of the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Jack. 5.
Throwing again. Fitzgerald. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry, 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. first down. Fitzgerald, and he's going to keep it. And he lost the football.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sam Hubbard in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. He's got Smith here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Gets it to Gordon. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, echo.
Check 24. Check 24.
To throw again. Fitzgerald. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. He'll get this complete to Batson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
70, Indy.
Hey, check 24.
Bud. Lee Griffin.
On 1st and 10. Fitzgerald forced out to his left. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
6-man. Check girls. Hey, Mike's 50.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzgerald. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. From the gun, Fitzgerald. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Alpha.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Check hot route. Hot.
Check 13. Check 13. Go.
Switch.
49. Check 49.
There. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be taken in at the 1. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Looking to throw again on second down. Fitzgerald.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Back to throw. Fitzgerald, and that's caught by Smith. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Bravo!
Throwing on first down. Fitzgerald. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Throwing again on second and 10. Fitzgerald. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there and a first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald complete to Dorsett. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here. It almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
What's the run? They're running it. Let's go.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tie.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Watch the twist. Bang, bang, bang.
There.
Again, it's Mixon. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through. Not
only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it. So for the Bengals, they do get the victory here in the season finale, but it was altogether a disappointing season as they wind up at 6-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for our visitors, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennial.